Fab. Hi, it's Gaby here, and today I'm going to be talking to Alice, who is a third year at Magdalen doing psychology. It's lovely to be talking to you today. I wondered if to start off, you could tell me a little bit about where you grew up.
Sure. So I'm from Hull, which is, I guess the best way to describe it for most people is that it's near York, because more people know where that is, but it's sort of northeast-ish, but not as north as Newcastle, not that far. Yeah. So I grew up in the north, love the north, very much an advocate for lots of admission stuff as a result of that, of course. And yeah, I went to a secondary school sort of 2 miles away from my house, and then I went to the college that's right next to that for my sixth form. Yeah, that's, I guess, all I have to say about that.
Perfect. And how did you decide you wanted to apply for psychology then?
So honestly, going into year 12, so college stuff, I had already kind of decided I wanted to do psychology because I picked psychology, maths, biology for my A levels, the holy trinity for applying to psychology at university. Yeah, so I knew that I wanted to better understand people, and I knew that psychology was the best way to do that. And I've always been interested in sciencey type stuff, but I didn't want to go like hardcore STEM. But especially the psychology course at Oxford is a very good way of kind of getting your little scratching the STEM itch whilst also getting the kind of social science aspect I've found.
Yeah, absolutely. So thinking about kind of your journey all the way so far up to Oxford, if you had one piece of advice you could kind of give your younger self, what would it be?
I honestly think it would be to like believe in myself more. I know that's so like stereotypical, but I wasn't one of those people who have known like my entire life I want to go to Oxbridge. I decided sort of about a quarter of the way through my first year in college that, oh, based on my GCSEs, I actually can go to Oxbridge potentially, so I probably should apply for that maybe. So I think a lot of it is actually just sort of acknowledging my own achievements and making sure that I remind myself that the effort I'm putting in is paying off and was paying off at the time. Yeah, and yeah, just sort of remembering that hard work does pay off.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's really valuable. So after we're nearing the end, I guess, for you of your undergrad degree. Exciting.
Yeah, we are. It's scary.
Do you have any plans or ideas of what you want to do afterwards?
Yeah, so I've always been a massive planner. So this has been in the works for years now. Not the case for all the people I know, don't worry. But I want to go into forensic psychology, which is like talking to criminals and like helping deal with criminals who have mental health disorders. I'm currently applying for master's courses in that. So I'm hopefully going to get into one of those, and I'll be doing that next year. But my like ultimate career goal really is to try and kind of jointly specialize in both forensic and clinical psychology, because I think they're both equally valuable and equally interesting, but I guess I'm a bit indecisive. I definitely have a preference for forensic, but I also want to have like the kind of clinical experience to really kind of back that up, I think.
But that's exactly my plan if I had to summarize it. So I get you on there. It's very hard to decide. They're very intertwined as well. So
they so are, yeah, and they work really well together, I think. And I think that it's very much like an up and coming thing potentially 100%. To like join the two and like have the crossover. So I want to kind of pioneer that if possible, maybe. I don't know.
Yes, go for it. I think that's amazing. Well, good luck for that. And thank you so much for this today. And thank you to anyone who is watching or listening to this.
Thank you.